Hello, everybody. I hope you guys are all doing absolutely amazing. I am going to be breaking down today the content strategy for less than 5,000 followers on X. I am going to be walking you through every single detail directly here, as well as going through the content strategy template. Guys, every single lesson that we've had is leading up to this lesson here. Do not listen to this lesson if you have more than 5,000 followers or if you have less than 500 followers, and there is a different lesson specifically for you based off of your follower range. This is basically the same lesson over and over again, but based off of your specific follower range with this specific template in mind that I'm going to be sharing. So let's go ahead and begin. What to expect. We're going to overview the importance of following your content strategy, the exact content strategy template, how to come up with content topics, and how to follow the content strategy. So this is the most important lesson of the course. Why am I saying this? Well, it's because every lesson that we've gone through so far has led up to this point. You learned how to write content. You learned about the interview. You learned about the content strategy. You learned about different content types. And because of all of those, you infuse them all together to create the custom content strategy for your account using the template that we're going to share with you in this video today. So every strategy is different on purpose. Right now, we have 3 different content strategy templates, and it's all based off the follower ranges. Why is that? Because when you have 5,000 plus followers, you shouldn't be following the same stuff if you have 1,200 followers. If you have 1,200 followers, you shouldn't be following the same stuff if you have 80 followers. The strategies are totally dependent on your follower range. So the strategy template will change very often. You guys are going to notice that this exact strategy right now that you're going to see is going to be different, and we're going to update it for you. This is being recorded on September 27th because there was so many more changes to X. So this is going to be changed probably on a bi-weekly basis. It just depends on the algorithm as well too. What you see in this video will be an overall breakdown. You will see a new update in the announcements channel on our Skool community. And of course, if you're not a part of the Skool community, if you just bought the course, this is going to be updated as well too. The strategy is based on a few elements. Let's break down the system together. So there's an interview process. There is one lesson about an interview. You go through that entire interview, and it's a previous lesson on I believe on this one, or it's in module number 4 where it says pillar number 1. You guys are going to go through every single detail on how to interview yourself. You're going to ask yourself all specific questions, and you're going to use that to fill out your actual content strategy. Then from there, you're going to define all of your content types, hooks, and then optimization. Let's discuss it all together right now. You guys can see my screen. This is your content strategy template. This is the $1 million formula. This is what we've shared with the biggest and greatest names in the space, and we created it for them custom as well too. Now you get it. What is the objective here? Your objective is simple: to create a specific amount of pieces of content every single day that is purposeful, that is going to help you get some specific amounts of growth. So you have value tweets, you have engagement, long forms, etc. Let's go through each. Every single day of the week, you have to define a specific theme or topic for your account. Every Monday is problems. For example, if your niche was the paid ads and creative niche, every Monday would be problems with creatives. Every Wednesday would be, for example, a different topic. Every Thursday would be a different topic. Every day of the week will have a specific different topic, and your objective is to define them for your own brand. So if I was in the email marketing niche, what will my topics be? It would be campaigns for Monday, launches for Tuesday, lead generation for Wednesday. Thursday is going to be maybe segmentation. Friday is going to be whatever, optimization. Saturday is going to be copywriting. Every day of the week has to be a specific topic. Why is that? I call them daily funnels, daily themes, daily funnels. If you're talking about one specific theme for that day, one topic, then you promote yourself at the end of the day as well too, related back to that specific topic. There's a lot more congruency, which means you have a better chance of people buying from you or booking a call with you on that specific day. Okay, so let's look at the value tweets. There are 7 different types of value tweets. I want you guys to watch this video over here as well too. You guys are going to get this template. But there are 7 different types of value tweets. What are the specific value tweets? Number 1 is going to be a normal technical breakdown. Number 2 is going to be a story or experience. Number 3 is an opinion. Number 4 is a common enemy. Number 5 is selling the outcome. Number 6 is trends. And then number 7 is one-liners. Your objective is to take FAQs. You're going to write specific frequently asked questions that your prospect has, 10 of them based off that specific daily theme, and you're going to answer them as specific tweets of 2 tweets a day. So If my topic for the day is problem solving with creatives, here are all the questions that my perfect prospect has that was created with ChatGPT. What are the most common problems DTC brands have with their creatives? What are the most common TOF creative issues? What are the most common UGC creative issues? You can do what, when, how, why, etc. And you're defining FAQs. Based off of these FAQs, you're going to choose one and you're going to write a tweet following any of these 7 structures. If you click on the video here, you have actual tweet templates for you as well too for each of the 7 different structures. So if we go ahead and want to answer the first tweet, what are the most common problems DTC brands have with their creatives? Well, if it's a normal technical breakdown, here are the 6 most common problems DTC brands have with their creatives. If it's a story or experience-based tweet answering the question, then it's going to be based off my experience. Here's what I learned the most common problem with DTC brands are. I learned this from working with a 7-figure DTC brand in the pets niche, for example. Opinions. From my experience, what I believe is true, or what I think, or what I've noticed, is that DTC brands struggle with these main 3 things. And the reason for that is because of this. So you're basically answering the question using one of these 7. Each of these questions can be answered 7 different times, essentially, is what we're trying to aim for, right? So you want 2 tweets a day. So you can answer this question and this question, or this question and this question, or this question and this question. Doesn't matter. You just have to choose specifically, and then you want to write 2 value tweets a day. To make your life even easier, we also have tweet inspirations for you. What are tweet inspirations? These are pre-written tweets that you can check out while you're writing your tweets as some sort of inspirations. So for example, if it was what are the most common problems that DTC brands have with their creatives, you could do this. You can do something like this as an inspiration piece. So many people are afraid to publish their thoughts. So many DTC brands are afraid to make creatives because they keep making the following mistakes: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And here are 4 simple ways to overcome this, right? There's another example right over here. I often get stuck in my own pattern of writing. DTC brands often get stuck in the pattern of creating creatives because of these 3 problems, and then you expand on them right here. So you're answering the respective question through a specific 280 character tweet with one of these objectives in mind. Please watch this video. Just to let you know, every single one of these tweets, I believe it's module 2 or module 3, you have every single type of content piece. And I'm sharing my screen with you right now so you can see what I'm talking about. Every single type of content piece that you can fathom, how to write them all specifically, they're all directly here for you as well too. Easy peasy. So we don't have to go through in depth on how to write all of them because it's all there. Next up is going to be your daily engagement. Engagement is the most important thing on X right now. There is nothing more vital on X than daily engagement. This means more than retweets. It means more than likes. It means more than anything else. You need to be engaging. So replying to others daily is what you need to be doing. This does not mean just replying to people that comment on your post. So for example, if I'm on my post and I tweeted something, I'm not telling people to only respond to your own post. You have to go to your timeline. You got to see posts like this. You got to respond, but with a question, my friends. That's the secret. You have to respond with a question. We created this video breakdown for you as well too, so please watch this. But on top of that, you need to be doing 5 to 10 of these bare minimum every single day, guys. This is your most important thing that's a part of your content strategy currently. After that, we have authority threads or long forms. What are these? Well, an authority thread or a long form is a long form piece of content, just like you see right over here, explaining something that has a screenshot of revenue in it. So for example, if I open up my screen right over here, I tweeted this the other day, $136,000 screenshot from like 4 or 5 years ago, and I had a long form breakdown post about it. This is an authority based post. I'm teaching people through some sort of massive high value post that I've created. It's all authority based. Next up is going to be so this one specifically, rather, I would love for you guys to have yours expanded out. Write your long form post, post it on X. You need to have an image with some sort of authority element as well too. So that's going to be a screenshot of revenue, of a case study, of whatever it might be, but something that shows people that you are an authority figure. Then there's promotions. Please watch the promotional video. Your goal is to promote about 3 to 5 times a week when you're in this follower range, not 7. Now let's go into our Tuesday. You understand value tweets, you understand daily engagement. Let's talk about the next 2 new things. So long form business takes. These are breaking down your business takes and perspectives using long form tweets. So for example, let's open up 2 big examples here. David Mendez and myself. I tweeted I see the agency model as a transitional business model, like a stepping stone. This is my perspective on business. This is my perspective on a specific situation that people are used to. You want to provide these perspectives. You want to provide these opinions so people see you as some sort of massive value source, that you're not just following the norm and posting simple technical content. David Mendez is known very well for this as well too. He explains his story about scaling past $60,000 a month and then clearing $1 million in 4 months as well too, right? This entire offer, right? I mean, this entire post over here is his perspective on scaling and running a business. This is my perspective on scaling and running a business. You need to have a long form post every Tuesday. Then you also need a massive resource. What is a massive resource? Well, this is what an auto DM was. Right now, accounts might get banned. It's not 100%, but might get banned for doing auto DMs. So I want to avoid them entirely. Why are we avoiding them? Because we cannot manipulate engagement, and that's what an auto DM is. Until we get more transparency from the algorithm, and we know specifically in the TOS that you will get banned for it, I am avoiding it entirely right now. So what are we doing instead? Well, you have a thread or a long form post of 5 tweets, or it could be just like one long form post with all 5 tweets in one, where you're sharing the resource in the middle of it. So it would be hook, and the hook tease that you're going to be dropping a resource in the thread as well too. Value, resource link to the Google Drive, value, close off thread. Route 2, same exact thing, but you're leaning people towards capturing leads, so towards your email list. That's where the resource specifically is. Easy peasy. Next up, Wednesday. We know how to do this. We know how to do this. We know how to do this. Let's talk about these 2 new aspects. Well, number 1 is story threads or long forms. This is the exact same as the authority ones, but now it's a story based. So if we go to my account, I tweeted this story 2 days ago, or yesterday rather, which was the first client that ever paid me 4 figures, asked for a refund. I remember promising in the world, this is a story about me. I want people to resonate. I want people to see my failures. I want people to connect with me. I want people to know that I went through ups and downs, that I'm a human being as well too. I'm not just technical. You want to be posting this on a weekly basis. Then there's personalized content. Picture, X a story, X a business value. You are showing how you know what you know instead of telling people what you know. This is the perfect example. We wrote this tweet out for Jackson, as he's a client of ours. Lamborghini is my client. Today, I took my team on a trip to Italy. On our way, we stopped at Lamborghini's winery. One of my top experiences in business. Visit your clients in person, national or international. Strengthen relationships. He provided actual value. He told people, he had a big authority statement right over here. He added images as well too, and it's his personal life. You want to be tweeting these so people can connect with you. I did this recently as well too. I posted a picture of my car right over here. This is not that one, not that one. Right here. Cousin call, bought 2 new cars this week. Yada yada. I had my story, a little bit about my personal life behind the scenes. 40,000 views, easy peasy. Thursday, value tweets, daily engagement, long form posts. Same exact principle as the previous ones. You want to post long forms and then a video breakdown. What is a video breakdown? This is a post where you're creating a single individual long form video, which is like 3 to 5 minutes long. And then you're going to embed it directly on X. You're going to have a question as the first line, and you're going to answer the first question in bullet points, just like you see right here. So whatever one of your FAQs can be, put your FAQ right here, expand on it a little bit with bullet points, and record a 3 to 5 minute video just sharing your screen. It needs 0 edits, my friends. Just post it directly. Videos are doing exceptionally well right now, okay? And that's where you're going to see another video on your Saturday and Sunday. Friday, value tweets. Daily engagement, technical thread. Same principle as our previous story and authority, but this one is a how-to tutorial thread. Super simple. A how-to tutorial, 6 strategies to reach XYZ goal. Then there's promotion. Saturday, value tweets, daily engagement, share massive resource, and a video series breakdown. You guys know what this is. Sunday, series-based tweet, promotion, mind map, and video series. So let's go ahead and put this here, the video series, because we can mix and match. It doesn't matter. And let's go and put a long form on this thing. Now, what is new here? Mind maps are new and series-based tweets are new. Mind maps, you guys have the mind maps lesson. Please watch it. You have mind map templates right over here as well too that you guys are going to have access to. Please only use the Figma ones. And then we also have series-based tweet. Series-based tweet, this is a series of predictable value that you're posting on your account. So the series could be, for example, CRO hack, which Dylan Ander does very well. He does CRO hack over and over again for the past like 300 plus days. Carl does something called Carl does CRO. You guys need to have your own series and number them off and post them on every single Sunday for your account, or whatever day of the week you want. You can drag and put them into any respective category. But this is what your content strategy will look like. You have access to this in your school community, and then on your actual lesson, and then you can also go to the community section right over here, and you can scroll down to the 500 to 5K follower template and follow the steps here. Thank you.